In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this drawstring bag. Hi friends, welcome back to So Obvious. I'm Apollinar. So I know that lately I've been trying to show you guys different types of videos because I'm trying to expand the type of content that I do on my channel. But I knew that eventually I was going to come back to sewing because I love it. Just like the Joker said in that one gay cowboy movie, I just can't quit you, or something like that. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make a very easy and cute drawstring bag. All you're going to need is some fabric of your choice. You're going to need a safety pin and something to use as a drawstring. I use ribbon. This is about a 5/8 of an inch wide ribbon. You can use shoelaces, satin ribbon, human hair. It's your design, so I really don't care. Alright, so let's get started. So to get started, you're going to need 2 pieces of fabric that are 11 inches by 13.5 inches. You can make these bags bigger or smaller. Just remember that whatever measurements you decide on, you are going to be losing about an inch this way and about 2 inches that way. So decide what size you want and then add 2 inches to the length and 1 inch to the width. Alright, so to start sewing, we are going to be taking our 2 pieces of fabric and we are going to turn the top about 1/4 of an inch into the wrong side and we're going to press it. Once you press your pieces, we are going to put them right sides together. Make sure that the sides you just pressed are both on the top. Now we're going to take our ruler and mark 2 inches from the top. Make a mark right there. 2 inches from the top. Make a mark right there. Get some pins. Pin them all along the edge. Then we're going to our sewing machine, and beginning from our notch, our little mark that we just made, we are going to be sewing at 1/2 inch all the way around up to the other mark. You want to leave the top 2 inches open. Here I have both the pieces sewn. Left the top 2 inches open. Now we are going to press open our side seams. So a great way to do it is to use this little corner on your pressing table. Now we don't have to press the entire thing open, pretty much just the top, because we need to press open this unsewn part so that the raw edges will be inside of the drawstring bag rather than on the outside. So see, on the inside you can see the raw edges, but then from the outside it's nice and clean. So go ahead and press the other side as well. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to turn the edge down about 1 inch. Like that. We're going to measure it at 1 inch, press it on both sides, and then we're going to go to our sewing machine and stitch right along this edge, and this will create the casings for our drawstrings. Now that you got them pressed, you should notice that you still got like 1 inch where it still opens. So you're going to go and sew this very edge so that it stays down. So what I would recommend for this is opening it up, lining this up with the 1 inch marker on your sewing machine, or make a mark 1 inch away from your needle and then sew a straight line to the front. So let's go do that. And here we should have a very, very close stitch, about 1/8 of an inch, probably not even, to hold these lips together. On the outside it looks very nice and neat, just a straight line. I realize some of you guys are beginners, so if you're not comfortable with how close this is to the edge, when you press it, if you want to do 7/8 of an inch from the edge for your stitching instead of 1 inch, that'll give you a little bit more room to work with on the ledge. Now we can turn our bag inside out go. Now we are going to get a safety pin and our ribbon. I have 2 pieces of ribbon that are about 27.5 inches, I believe. Basically, whatever your measurement is at the top before you sew it, double that and then probably add a little bit if you want. But the extra that you'd be adding would be purely for aesthetics. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the pin through one end of the ribbon, and then we're going to feed that through the ribbon casing to the other side, and it'll make it so that we can pull it through. You want to pull it so it doesn't go all the way through to the other side. When you get to this point where you only have a little bit of a tail, you're going to take the ribbon and feed it through the other casing and pull it right back to the original side. Now you can take this off and you can do a little bit of a tie-in with this side. Make a little knot. So you can make a little knot. Make it as tight as possible. We got one side of our drawstring. Now we are going to do the same thing with the other end. Put it on the safety pin, but instead of feeding it from this side to this side, we're going to start on the opposite end of this knot. Put it through here, then go back through on this side, pull it so both tail ends end up on the same side. And here we have our drawstring bag all done. You got the 2 knots at the end. Give it a pull. Tightens up. You can put all types of stuff in there. Rocks and use it as a weapon, or you could put like your potions in there if you're like a witch or whatever. Almost anything. Now that it's done, if you want to turn it inside out, which I highly recommend you do this, is put some sort of finishing on your seams. The easiest one would be the pinking shears. I personally would prefer to do a serger. I know not everyone has one, but it does look the cleanest. If you have a sewing machine with a zigzag stitch, then do a zigzag stitch. And once you have that, you should be good to go. If you like today's video, make sure that you like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring the bell. You can also follow me on Instagram on @ApolyLook. There, I post some of my upcoming projects and any other videos I'll be posting on here. If you didn't like today's video, then I don't think we can be friends anymore, because I need someone who's supportive of all my choices, regardless of how self-destructive they are. On that note, I'm gonna go play with fire. Okay, bye.